Let's talk more about the West and what they're dealing with. We've got rain in coastal Washington, Oregon, even into northwest California. High elevation snow, so parts of the Cascades into the Sierra Nevada. That's where we're going to pick up some big snowfall accumulations. There's that swirl. You can see that on the visible picture. That's going to be the first storm working in. This active jet stream is keeping the west stormy. So that first low working on shore, notice more off towards the west. So as these move east, they draw up moisture. We get that rain, that snow that we have so desperately wanted to see across a lot of the west where we have been plagued by that drought. Tomorrow and Thursday, rain closer to the coast, high elevation snow. Even on Thursday and Friday, interior parts of the west get in on the snow. Could be heavy at times into places like central and northern Nevada and into northern parts of Utah, including the Salt Lake City area. Rain accumulations first, 3 to 5 inches in southwestern Oregon, getting into northwest California, 1 to 2 inches closer to the Seattle area with higher accumulations around places like, say, Redding, California. Now, the snowfall accumulations, those high peaks anywhere from 1 foot to 1.5 feet, even 2 feet plus in spots. Salt Lake City, you're going to be closer to that 3 to 5, 5 to 8 inch range, depending on where in the city you are. Let's take it down to the Sierra Nevada, where we are loving the snowpack. We just want to keep adding it up as it's used year round. This is their water supply for the year at 2 feet plus in some of those highest peaks where you see that light or that brighter pink. That's 18 to 24 inches, 12 to 18 inches into that darker purple. So a lot of locations getting in on a good bit of snow. Salt Lake City, morning snow showers for you on Thursday. Friday is going to be the day that offers up your highest snow chance and more significant snow throughout the day. By Saturday, we start off the weekend with clouds. We'll wrap up the snow and notice those temperatures will rise from the mid-30s into the upper 30s for highs. Keith.
All right, thank you, Alex. Let's talk about your 7-day forecast nationwide. And you know, the middle part of the country actually relatively quiet. We're talking about the west coast, Alex is. We're talking about the east as well, but in between, not much going on. It's cold across the northern plains of the Midwest. There's the storm systems moving into the west. By Thursday, we've got some rain down here in the Gulf Coast. This is interesting because this eventually moves out of the Gulf of Mexico up and tries to form into a coastal low pressure system over the weekend. That's how a lot of these start really during the middle of winter and through February. So we're going to have to watch that. Until then, look at Atlanta, 59 degrees on Thursday. Real nice. Eventually, here comes that rain. So we've got a low here up across the Great Lakes and another low trying to develop here off the coastline. But it is relatively warm to start with. So we're looking at all rain here with just a narrow area of freezing rain. And most of this will be snow on the backside. Chicago starting as rain, ending as snow, but not a huge accumulation event for them. Now, Saturday gets more interesting because we try to transfer the energy to this low back here. When that happens, the low gets stronger, deeper, pulls in cold air from the north and west. So the computer model's kind of fighting it out on this one, looking like the rain snow line should be to the west of the 95 corridor, but we're far enough out that we have to watch that because obviously it has potential. I'd say it's going to be windy and rainy for them, and the snow will be farther inland. Another storm system trying to develop here on Saturday and into Sunday. You know, the GFS model, the American model, tried to give the south a little snow on Sunday. What it's picking up on, I think, is that there will be a trough digging in here. Look at that in Minneapolis, 3 below there, 10 in Chicago. So there'll be cold air spilling all the way down into the south. I don't think it will correspond with very much moisture, though, so that should save us from any snow there. On Monday, another little clipper moving through, lake effect bands continuing, and some snow across Oklahoma. We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Ty Pennington. We have smartphones, smart watches, even smart homes. So why do we still have dumb mortgages? Well, it's time to upgrade. Guaranteed Rate has just introduced the world's first digital mortgage. With Guaranteed Rate's digital mortgage, you can choose your own loan type and rate, order your appraisal, get your free credit scores, digitally sign and securely upload your loan documents, get a real loan approval, and save money. And you can do it all online, anytime, anywhere, even in your underwear. Let's recap. Guaranteed Rate gives you a low mortgage rate, amazing customer service, and a fast new digital mortgage. What are you waiting for? Start saving time and money today with the world's first digital mortgage, only from Guaranteed Rate. Call 888-440-4200 or visit grloans.com.
It wasn't me at all. It was my dad who recognized the fact that I loved weather, and I just couldn't stay out of it, frankly. So he said to me one day, son, what are you going to do for the rest of your life? I said, I don't know, Dad, electrician, fireman. Because why don't you go study the weather? You're like a freak when it snows. You got to wake up for the next 50 years of your life every morning to go to work. You might as well do what you love. So go study the weather. And that's what I did. And I still love a good snowstorm.
A winter weather advisory is in effect. Currently in our area, 28 degrees with heavy snow and windy conditions. Tonight, mostly cloudy with snow showers mainly during the evening, low 11. Wednesday, sun and a few passing clouds, high 29. Here's our 7-day outlook.
We always were told we were German. We were in a German dance group. I wore lederhosen, so I just started poking around on Ancestry. Then I decided to have my DNA tested through Ancestry DNA. It turns out I'm Scottish. So I traded in my lederhosen for a kilt.
Julie was invited to share her own experience with Liberator Medical. Results may vary.
I wore a colostomy bag as a result of a pretty bad injury. When Liberator Medical said, why don't you sample out this Coloplast Mio? It was amazing. This one had a charcoal filter, it conformed to my body, it was low profile, and it was a product that I probably would not have learned of if not for Liberator specialists. I don't have to worry about leaking, I don't have to worry about ballooning, I don't have to worry about the way that I move.